We have two tables in our feature service in ArcGIS Online, and we're going to use the ArcGIS API for Python to add records to both of those tables. So open up the add table data.py script from the add data folder. Similar to what we have seen in the previous three videos, where we added features to our point, polyline and polygon feature layer, here we're going to use the table object edit features to add records to our two tables, which is our park maintenance information and our viewpoint reviews. We first access ArcGIS Online using the GIS class and supplying in our home string. We'll assign our GIS object to a variable called AGOL. We'll then use our GIS object and access the content manager get method and supply in our feature service item ID, which I'll paste in now. The get method will return an item object that will assign to a variable called item. Here we're accessing the item object tables property, which returns a list of tables, and we're interested in the first table object from that list, which is our park maintenance information table. We'll assign our table object to a variable called table. Now, very similar to when we created our features, we are going to use a variable called features and set that to be a list of dictionaries. One noticeable difference here is that each dictionary in our list only has one key value pair, where the key is attributes. We have no need for geometry. The attributes is a list, and it is a list where the key is a field name and the value is the attribute value for that field. So here we're creating an entry for the park maintenance information for FDM Park, and you can see the other attributes being added. And we're also creating a second entry for our made up park. So very similar to the feature layer, except we're using the table object. We're calling the edit features method and supplying in our features list above as the adds parameter. We'll assign the calling of the edit features to a variable called status, and we'll print status to the screen to see if we have successfully added the records to the table. We're also going to add a couple of records to our viewpoint reviews. So once more, we are calling our item object tables property, but here we're accessing the second table, which is our viewpoint reviews, and we'll assign the table object to a variable called table. We have our features list that contains two dictionaries, and each dictionary has the attributes for the records to add. So just to show the edit features once more, we call our table object and the edit features method, and we are using the adds parameter, and we supply in our features list above. We'll assign the calling of the edit features to a variable called status and print that status to the screen. So after you run the script, we should see two JSON messages printed to the screen, where hopefully all four of our records across our two tables have successfully been added. So I'll run the script. Our script is complete. We can see that we have two add results, and for each of our tables we got success for both of the records being added. Let's head over to ArcGIS Online and check out the result. I'm going to click into the data tab and navigate to the park maintenance information. And we can see that we have two new records in there. If I go to viewpoint reviews, we also have our two records added. So we've successfully used the ArcGIS API for Python to add records to our tables. In the next video, we are going to see how we can use the append method for both a feature layer object and a table object to add even more data. Make sure to continue on to the next video in this series, and also make sure to subscribe. Take care.